Hello. So I feel like trying out Fiendsmith Tearlaments today, which is kinda how you are supposed to play the deck in the current year. Kind of feel like it's not exactly the way I'm going to prefer playing it, but it's definitely fun and strong. I'm sure of that. And I kinda miss actually having 40 card tier list where you can actually have good mill quality. So you don't have to pray for good mills, you can kinda just get good mills. And my super power targets are kinda weird. I basically just have the Mud Dragon. And then other than that, I'm hoping that I can spawn into Hex or something weird like that. I think having Dragos Superior would be very nice, but it's just what happens when you use Fiendsmith. Your extra deck size is very limited. There's a lot of like big important cards I have that I can't really run. I was just about to sleep. Well, you can still go to sleep, but I'm very happy that you came in to say hi. And hope you had a good day anyway. Hello, Jaden. Thank you for the pets. How are you doing? Do I pick a third card? I kind of like having different cards. Do I just do Paradise? Sure. Hi, Miku. Good morning. Thank you, thank you. And good morning for you too. It's actually kind of late here, so it's going to be a short stream for that reason. So I want to make an exchange here. Probably could use more hand traps. Well, at the same time, hand traps can be not that great. They reduce mill quality. Whatever, I'll just play and see how it feels. I love Tempai. I only run 9 hand traps. It depends a lot on the deck you are playing. But some of the more popular decks like Blue Eyes can shrug off so many hand traps. If you count TTT, yeah, I wouldn't really count it as a hand trap. Like, it's non-engine, but I don't know. Hello, Golden Dino, how are you? Pushy hug for you too. I cannot give you a pushy hug because my subscription cannot. Oh no. I mean, doesn't Maxi kind of just stop them? It's a counter hand trap. Yes, you can say that, but it's also like a board breaker in a way. What does that do again? Place on Black Feather Whirlwind. Oh, that's a special summon, so I should have gone Maxi. Alright, I'll just do it here. And they scoop. The Blackwing experience. Can we play chess instead? Maybe. Maybe if my opponent starts doing some weird combos, we can play chess. Okay, we got the Super Poly. Is it going to come up? Probably. It's pretty nice to have both Fenrir and Super Poly. I can like search tier cache to hand and send tier cache. Oh, mirror. I could try to stop that, but I also can try to stop Kit. Is this your pal? No, I'm playing a more traditional deck. It's just Tearlaments and Fiendsmith. But I've been feeling like playing a lot of tier lately. I just want to experiment with different builds. Hello, Will. How are you doing? Welcome in. I might change to the PAL. Ouch. Ouch, and thank you very much. Thank you. Subscribed for 2 months. Thank you so much. It's still really that good. I think at the moment they aren't that crazy. Like, they have so many cards on the ban list. This one, for example, when they banned this, they weren't even that big for a while. It's kinda bad without the dumper. Like, Tearlaments Fiendsmith has some synergy, but you're so limited on the extra deck, it kinda hurts them. We do have Kit Kavus, and like Kit Kavus is super strong. With enough copium, you can launch a SpaceX rocket. That's the Tearlament players. If you get lucky with mills, sure, it's always good. And like the deck has a lot of flexibility. If you have a big brain, you can find ways to make it work. I don't have a big brain, so I kinda just have to have good mills. And like, we also have to consider that other decks have increased in power. So when they were banning all of these cards, Mehri and the Field Spell, maybe they were strong. But now that we have Primate and other bullshit at that level, Fiendsmith even, I think Tearlaments is fine. Stop coping and play a hero deck. What is a hero deck? Chimera? Trade offer. Mehri back to 1, Kit Kavus go to jail. Honestly, I will not take that trade offer. It's unfortunate that I don't get to abuse Sprite Elf, but it's fine. I think Kit Kavus makes the deck a lot of fun. And I think the trade offer won't be worth it, but I think Kit Kavus just makes the deck really a lot of fun. And kinda more consistent in a way. Like, you're not just gambling to mill tier names. You're actually going into Kit Kavus, choosing to add any card or send it to graveyard. With Centurion or something. I could also play White Forest Centurion Pav. Would not work that well without Kit Kavus. I don't know, I haven't looked at TCG, or I believe you know CG, she's also banned. I don't know how well it performs on the paper formats compared to here. But I'm curious, let me check. Let's see the other Decade website, Yu-Gi-Oh! Meta. Can I do like Yu-Gi-Oh! Meta Tearlaments? I don't know how reliable this website is for Tearlaments or for like deck lists. What the fuck, everyone is playing with Horus. Kit Kavus is the only real tier card. What do you mean by that? People have been using King of the Swamp to replace Kit Kavus in the other two formats. I actually really like King of the Swamp. And like, when King of the Swamp was limited to 1, nobody was using it for some reason. I was using it. And then they unlimited to 3, and for some reason everyone started playing it. I really don't see why people would want to use it at 3 but not at 1. I think 1 kinda already does the job. You mostly wanted it just to go into Graph in Master Duel. I can see in the paper formats you want it for Hulkavus, of course, and even Kawaido. In Master Duel it was kinda just to make Graph. Royal Engraver is nice. Yeah, I was pretty lucky. I got some really lucky Royal pulls, which I'm very happy about since I fucking love Royals. Like, I got Tier Cash, I got Hulkavus. This one being potentially my favorite Royal in the entire game that I have. And eventually I'm going to craft Royal Kit. I already tried, looked like, I don't know, 2000 super rare points. Didn't get it. But I'll try it again at some point. I just feel like it's going to be... It's only super cards. Stop laughing. You can laugh at my opponent, not at me. I feel like doing Tier Cash Royal into Tier Kit Royal, it's going to be a very powerful play. I should also probably be paying attention to what they are doing. Maybe I can learn something.
Number 15.
Number
Burger King
15.
foot lettuce. The last thing you'd want in your Burger King burger is someone's foot fungus, but as it turns out, that might be what you get.
Do you ever struggle to decide on what to pull from? Like with my gems? Yes, I do a lot. There's so many things I want to pull for. And like I like future proofing. I like holding on to what I have. I don't dismantle much. If there's a card I think maybe one day in the future I want to play in some junk, then I don't dismantle it. I also don't dismantle royals at all. I see Lacrima on hero banner, me pull on hero banner till I get royal. That's actually a very good idea and I kinda want to do it too. Royal Lacrima will go so hard. Also, this is amazing getting it here, except there's the whole chaos. I can't chain block this, but like, what does that give me? Can I actually make Kawaii? I don't think so. To Aqua, I cannot. Wait, I can? I have Sharon in hand. So... let's do this. If you chain block, you can prevent Hukavus. Yeah, that's so good. It's really lucky for me to get this situation. What the fuck? Oh, never mind, they just shuffle it. I mean, better than the mills hitting nothing. I have Dragos Spelly, right? Fuck, I don't. It's so hard to choose what to cut in this deck. Oh, they targeted my Gaudu as well. Maybe I should have used it. Yeah, I could have stopped this engraver stuff. Oh, well, maybe I get to just use Rex Tremendi with a Super Poppy or something nasty like that. Like, there's a lot of cards in the current banner that I like, so trying to pull for Royal Lacrima would be actually very nice idea for me. Something I wanted to do was a tier list of unreleased archetypes. I think ACS sent one like that he did for himself. I kinda want to do it as well. I'm surprised it didn't end on any Fiendsmith. So I actually want to do like activate Scream, normal Shiren, effect of Scream, lower their attack, and then I can attack into a Pulsa and then banish the Hulkavus. Never mind, because Fairy Tail Snow is a thing. What did I do for myself? It was like a tier list of archetypes that don't exist yet on Master Duel, and how much you are interested in pulling for them, something like that. Maybe I'm thinking of someone else. Is this going to be negated? Spellcaster, Fairy, Aqua. Everything is fucking different. It's going to be flipped down, so sure. Why not? Jesus Ferrir, they'll burn and negate. Yeah, he's going to get flipped down, that's like the bigger reason. I have to use it. Then I guess I can normal snow. Wait, they're not negating it? What are they smoking? Oh, they just used Soviak. I can also normal Sharon and then Super Poppy with her. What gives gems faster? Grinding, ranked, or the event? If you have gems on the event left, that's definitely the right thing to do. What the fuck, they let it happen? Why? Huh? Truly Master 5 plays. Speaking of the event, I could also go finish it. I'm like really close. It's more miserable. But like, if you are done with the event rewards, how many jumps do you get from here? I'd imagine not much. Like, the only thing left I have is the title, and once you get to round 4, you pretty much probably already finished all the dice rewards as well. I'm asking for speed, not what's more fun. I think unfortunately neither is very fast. You kinda... I mean, event is fast if you still have gems to collect from this list of rewards. But other than that, it's just not very fast. Which is how Master Duel works. You kinda need to events to get gems. Or if you still have ranks left to grind, I guess that's pretty fast. What rank are you on? If you can rank up, then yeah, you should be able to get some decent gems from ranking. Unfortunately, I have already been to Master 2, so there's not much left for me to get from here. Let's do one match here, just because I can. Hello, not very welcome in. Is to farm money in real life? So real, and that also applies to any gacha. I have not touched the event yet, then do it. There's going to be so many gems for you to get from there. Game, please. Freaking deck is so insanely good for me here. It's a level 2, I can use it for sprite stuff. If this card is sent to the graveyard as material for Wing Summon, special summon this card in defense. That's so busted. Oh, to the opponent field. When this card that was summoned by this effect is in the monster zone, you must skip your hand reveal. That's actually huge. Potentially starting with Abyss was better. If this gets negated, it's very annoying. Yeah, I should have started Abyss. If I started Abyss, then I would just Link Elf, summon Abyss again, and I'd be able to combo. I can still combo, but it's just sprite stuff. I don't really do anything gishki. Wait. Why can't I make the... gigantic... 2 level 2 monsters. Those are very level 2. Cannot be used as material for fusion, synchro, or X's. That's messed up. So you're telling me I have to go to Sprite Elf and then sack the Elf? That is a hand. 2 kaijus. Alright, bye bye Elf. I'm terribly sorry. At least I'm not going to end on like a very big monster. Also, I thought of another laugh redeem, but instead of the Clash Royale thing, it was Tidus from Final Fantasy X. That is a very classic laugh. So if I only end on one negate, I basically end with nothing. Since they just tribute it. I'm almost tempted to not even summon one of the negates since it's just going to be tributed and there's only one elf. Maybe they're just not very good players. Is there anything that makes sense to do here? I don't think so. Oh, I get to see what they top deck too, that's nice. Not making Widow guy? Wait, I don't even have her apparently. I think she's banned in the event. IP? Yeah, I could have, but... Yeah, and then even if he tributes one guy, I'd still have IP. That would be correct, yeah. Oh no, the other kaiju is bigger. I honestly didn't even realize that Millennium was available in the event. Can I see like how limited the cards are? Apparently not. I also really want to play the Millennium engine on Tearlaments. And like, play Psychic and Punisher, playing health with these guys. I think Psychic End is like very strong. Not just legal. Is it like full power? Pretty much full power, Jesus Christ. It's funny that a lot of the recent decks are full power in this event. And then they hit some of the older ones. No rights for voiceless voice players? Wait, what did they ban from voiceless? Because if voiceless is banned, then that's extremely surprising for me. What the fuck? Why? Why would they ban that? Excuse me? And yeah, the deck literally does not function without them. These are like the most important cards of all. It would be like Millennium without Exodia and Dunk. Which I guess still works as an engine, but you can't play the actual Millennium deck. Bonk. Then probably attacks into Gigantic, which is actually kind of alright. I can just make it again. Have a good Exodia deck for the event, or like... Why is Lab banned from the event? Labyrinth is banned from every fucking event. I don't remember the last event where Labyrinth wasn't hit. That's some hater shit. Real, 100% real. Event and ranked? Another mirror. I can't do shit with another mirror. I could go to Zeus, maybe. Can I? I don't think I can because I need to get past the trap card. Potentially can go into Avramax. Don't think I can. I'm missing like one body. Yeah, I'm coping at this point. I can't do shit. Alright, I will scoop. Let's see what they did to Labyrinth. Also voiceless. This is really surprising to me that they just banned those two cards. It just makes no sense. It's a whole deck at best. Why would they ban this? Meanwhile, Mermail is like everything is allowed. And this is one of the strongest archetypes at the moment. I'm not just doing the event. Only deck I have on this account is Lab. Ouch. You can play one of the Woners. There's a Mermail Woner that's fucking really good. Yeah, if you want the best Woner, I think this one is pretty decent. Like, it's not the best Mermail build, but this is very good still. 3 untrip cards? Yeah, this is really strong deck. And if you try it, then you get to learn how to play it. You get to learn how to play against it. Definitely good to know since it's becoming more and more popular. I also don't expect you to see any banlist hits for the next few months, because for now Konami has to sell it. Then there's Generator, don't think this is that amazing, but it's workable. Same for this one. And this should be fun, even if it's not very good. But you also don't need a very strong deck. Like I'm on Gishki and it's working out well enough. So did they just ban Lady and Lovely? Also the welcomes, but yeah, this is very typical for them to ban Labyrinths from event for no reason. The last match I could actually win if I just normal summon Abyss instead of the Grimness. You have a copy of Red Supernova? I won't have to check. Is that like the 4000 attack synchro that they announced people are getting a Royal? We're getting a free Royal copy. Cool, cool, yep. I genuinely do not know if I have it. What the fuck? People actually play Ursatic. And I think Ursatic combo takes a while. So maybe it's time for chess. I should also maybe queue for chess itself TK. People are really playing self TK in the event. Bob did nothing wrong. I don't think they did. It's one of my favorite decks. Although I do not like very much the way that people play Labyrinth at the moment. I don't know, Cannon is just kind of a disgusting card. End phase. Okay. Is this really self TK? Are you saying that it's self TK just because playing Ursatic in itself is a suicide mission? Is there even any interaction here? You can tribute one other level 7, special discard from hand. Okay, that's not interaction. This deck literally do nothing. I'm seeing 3 cards with high level and none of them seems to do anything. You can look at the deck after the game. So did they just fail the self TK? I'm going to self TK as well. Wait, I'm an idiot. Okay, never mind. I have Shadow in the graveyard. Better than nothing. I got some power age of Breakup fast. What do you mean power age? Did they add skill tier for this event? They banned Fenrir tier cash, which hurts them. I'm not sure what else they did. I do remember that the first time I checked when I saw that there was a quest for playing water monsters was check Tearlaments stuff. Then I think it was just the fact that there isn't, what's the name? Fenrir tier cash kinda made me not want to play it. Activating Grimness might be a mistake because now I can only attack with Ritual. But I'm going to get a bunch of Rituals, so maybe I don't even need to touch Kishki stuff. And like, I probably won apparently with self-decay deck. You can spell? Was it autocorrect or did you just type it like that? Oh, I can use salvage, that's huge. Then get vision. No, I need shadow. But Nibiru? Why? Because of what happened to me yesterday? I don't mind, I could have played around it. And the match was so much fun. Welcome in, Plushy, by the way. Nice to see you. And ban Lab for the event? Ban Maxi, now that's something you just cannot disagree with. I just want the card banned for myself, Life Twins and Nib. Life Twins dies to every hand trap, it's not just Nib. What am I special summoning here? I don't think it even matters. I'll get this guy, I suppose. I wonder if I can actually like make a board full of just ritual monsters. I could also do funny Zivantis things. Necromirror here is kinda trolling. I'm taking way too much when the guy is just trying to self-decay. Oh, this is during main phase. Nope, definitely do not want to tribute this. How do I turn this Sprite Elf into water? Can I do that? Doesn't look like. I'm really trolling this guy by taking way too long. No way to play against Niv. Last win, Fiendsmith can play through a lot of other hand traps. True. Fiendsmith does help them a lot. Not on speaking terms with Nibibu. Poor Nibibu. Then tribute one of their guys. Wait, do I just fucking die here? Am I trolling myself? Okay, I got really scared for a moment. Then I could salvage for yet another mirror. Say some fun archetypes. Thunder Dragons are pretty fun. But I guess tier is fun. That will be my... That's the first one that comes to mind. Still want to make Zevantis. I just don't really see how. I guess I can sack the Xiaogigas. But then I can't make Coral Anemone. Shuffle one card from the field to hand. Okay, I'm going to do a very strange play. That's... fuck. I was hoping to hit a Gishki there. And I could have gotten one at the top of the deck. This places a Gishki at the top of the deck. I wanted to shuffle my own Gigantic to make Korav Anemone. How the fuck do I do Zivanti stuff? Okay, I'll just use one of these guys. But then this is going to summon them back to their water. Okay, how about I stop drawing and play the game? Immediately draw anyway. Never mind. Imagine this isn't even OTK. It might not be. I can only attack with rituals. Maxi to 10? Jesus Christ. That would be quite the meta. Quite the format. Increase your life points by 3000. Okay. That looks like the opposite. Oh. Okay. Activate Sprite Starter and the game will be done. Actually no, because I am locked to only attacking with Hit Wolves. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. That would be funny. Your opponent is not playing Savage, you have nothing to be afraid or fear. True, true. They're playing even worse than Savage, they're playing Ursatic. And apparently it's a self-turn kill deck. I'm making a cube for tonight. 3 hours left. Oh my god. How much did you progress on it? Did you like start just now? Can I get a hint on what is the concept for this cube? Like the other one has trap tricks and life twins. It had the boxers, if I remember correctly. There's no concept. Was he forced to attack? No, he was just playing self-turn kill, I think. Except it took them a while to self-kill. Okay, is there like a tier list or list of unreleased archetypes? Unreleased archetypes, Master Duel. There is one list from 10 months ago which is probably missing a lot of important stuff. Yeah, and there's a lot of things from here that we already have. Miku, what the hell? What do you mean? What did I do? I swear you was Master 2? I was one match away from Master 1 and then I dropped to Master 5. Do you remember when I was getting like 7 coin flip victories in a row? After that, I got like, out of 25 matches, I only won like 6 coin flips. Anyway, I don't really mind. Last time I was here, yep, I was Master 2. It happens, I don't really care that much. Opened another one Thunder Dragon and got Royal Ash. Wait, which Ash? Ash Blossom? That's fucking sick, congratulations. That is a card that you can basically use on every deck. You feel better now? Did it also happen to you? Because rank does me dirty. Yeah, it can do people very dirty. Maybe I would just look for like tier list for TCG and work from there. Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG tier list. Does this work? Is there anything in here that we're actually missing on Master Duel? I guess we're missing. Why is Phantom Knights here? Did they get any new cards? Excuse me? But yeah, I guess we're missing Mavis. I'm very interested in it. At the same time, I might end up skipping on it, depending on when they release it. Because like if they release something else that I might care more about, maybe I'll go for that. I expect this to be very popular. Album. I should have an emote for that. Maybe I need to add. Hyzil, I don't think I care about it, and I expect it to be the new meta deck everyone is going to be playing. Also, I'm kinda trolling with my interface. I apologize for that. Why is it still this much popular on TCG? And people told me that Boaz kinda dies. Okay, what is Kriston even about? Like, I know it's a synchro deck, but what does it do other than Hauki Fibrax, which is not legal? Normal or special, you can send up to 2 Kriston with different names from deck to graveyard. Like, do they have any boss monster I can look at and get a better idea of what the deck does? Hauki Fibrax can come back? Then you can even play Life Twin Synchro. I'm not joking. I've seen someone play that because Hauki Fibrax was strong enough to make it work. This girl who has never played when card was legal. I also didn't play when it was legal. Okay, I see a Jirin. Maybe I do want to play this deck. I fucking love this card. Pot of Greed can come back. Honestly, I take Pot of Greed over Maxi. I wouldn't even think twice about it. Then we got Mermail. We already have. I have a tiny bit of interest just because I want to play water decks. I feel like this is not the water deck for me, but it's a way for me to make Ice Trade work. So there's that. Okay. Genzies don't care about. Reptiles also don't care about. Yeah, this is missing a lot of stuff. But I think out of the unreleased archetypes, the one I'm most interested in is Dragontail. It looks fun. Making Dragon turn 0 just looks like my kind of gem. Then I probably want to try Yummy. Mimigo I think looks very cute, but doesn't look like my kind of deck. And I don't know what else is there to come. Mimigo? It does look like a mimetic deck. But of course, honestly, will just be a Ash Baiter at this point. Yeah, it's basically like Extrav. When I see people banish 6 for Extrav, I think it's a decent Ash Blossom target. But considering how much they have been hitting pots, maybe I can't really expect Pot of Greed to ever come back. I wonder what other pots could come up. I feel like they could release something like pay 4,000 life points to draw 2. I think that would be fine. Not that much different from what Millennium does. Making every deck? Yeah, I guess it would become the same problem as Maxi. Except Maxi, you use it going second or like use it going first after full combo. And then that kind of just gives any chance for the opponent to win. Pay 4,000 to draw 2 would be in every deck. It would be. Well, it wouldn't be in Gishki. Because we do want to pay 5,000 health to summon the Ritual Negate. Look up Gift of Greed. Isn't that like giving your opponent cards? I'd expect it to be that it's a trap. Why is this a trap? Wait until you have 1 to draw 2? Holy shit, that would be fun. That would be an insane Dynamorphic card. It gives opponent cards and it's a trap card. Excuse me? Best card for Pushy to use, exactly. I had an idea of something to check, but I already forgot it. Why is my brain like this? Do I just queue up ranking again? I wonder if I can get to a pool today, that would be nice. Oh yeah, I remember what I wanted to check. Okay, I'm going to do shoutouts. First one is going to Plushy. Plushy had an amazing tournament yesterday, I had so much fun in it. And I actually want to check a replay of it. I'm going to say, even though there's not much of a reward in the tournament, like we're playing there for fun, my heart was pumping so fast in almost all of these matches, like the harder ones. Give me 1 second. Hey, my sister is here. You play the closest games? Alright, so this game was pretty interesting and I'm sure I made a billion mistakes. We rather love you. And they make a board that seemed very breakable, but I did not expect the hand traps that they had in hand. I could have done better, like I'm sure I could have won this match. The Typhon in set was tragic, yeah, that's what I really wanted to show. And I actually just playing against Doggy, I learned two very crucial things, I suppose. The Instead incident. Like, I learned that something I probably should have already know. If you flip down a Bestial, they can still tribute it for Rebellion. That cost me the first match. And then on this match, I learned about Typhoon affecting cards in hand and not just field. Okay, so there's a Kastir Fenrir, a Kaiser. This looks very breakable. Polish with Imseti. And normally I don't want this to Itachi because I'm going -1 sending this card. But since I already managed to have King Sark in hand, this was fine. Trust is live. Then Rainbow Bridge. I could have used that to search Grass, but like what was Grass going to do? Just get negated by Kaiser if I try to summon out of it. Oh, my hacking science! I wish I had text-to-speech right now. Welcome in, Azurai. How are you doing? I actually listened so much to that yesterday on KBJ's stream that I got a earworm listening to that. Okay, I don't have my Twitch panel open. I imagine that's a follow from Azurai. Didn't know you streamed, bro. I do sometimes. And after today, I'm actually going to take a break because I have to get a surgery. And then after the surgery, I don't know how long I need to rest for before I feel like streaming. But thank you so much for the follow. Anyway, let's continue over the tournament match. Hope it goes well for you. I hope so as well. It hasn't gone very well because it's actually surgery to fix a problem with another previous one. Anyway, they are doing Fiendsmith things on my turn. Stand Paradise now, they can stand not require Deseret for removal. Get Fenrir out, he's going to send it to Graveyard. Just for talent, and I actually might have Trovet here. I steal the Kaiser. Kaiser is actually very powerful against their hand. Because I just had a very strong feeling they had Magnamut. But after the match, or it was actually today, I checked the chat during my matches, and Errol said that I trolled because if I stole the Fenrir, I would have enough for Whittle, and that was actually true. I missed Whittle by like fucking nothing, which is sad. Then my entire hand for Horus. Go battle phase. And that's not Whittle. Nibiru is not like it's still not live. So if I stole the Fenrir, I would have won. Anyway, here I start overcooking. Zombie Vampire. Putting Zombie Vampire here is already a mistake. On this specific deck, I always want it on Extra Zone, because I'm always going to want to link it off. Then I managed to mill Sylvie, so I can go to White Forest things. I guess this is just combo swap, I can speed it up. Then that. Make Diabell. Get the fusion. Here I made another mistake, I think. I could have used this potentially to get to Ilya Silva before making Appaloosa. And this is where everything goes to shit, because they have the hand traps to beat Appaloosa. But to be honest, I was kinda panicking while on timer. I just wanted to get rid of the Kaiser, because if I didn't get rid of it before the end of turn, then it would go back to opponent field. Next turn I'm playing the best deck, Thunder Dragons. It would be nice to see it. Punish Sylvie. And this is the bigger mistake. That being said, I literally cannot use Apollo. Like, if I don't use Apollo on the Beast but try to use it on Nibiru, then he can still Ogre. And this kinda sucks because Ogre is just really good against Deception. Get Deception back, go into Tear. I still had normal summon here, so I should have done Deception stuff first. Force him to use the Ogre, and then maybe I can do Tear stuff. Let's see, what happened here? How did I fuck up from here? I still have quite a decent board. Fuse into Chimera. Did not send Shiren. Sending Shiren for Reinhardt. How did I fuck up here? Pop 2. And there's the set in the boy that unfortunately failed me. Hit a shuffler. I was really pissed off here that I didn't get Snow yet, but you can't really reliably mill her on a 60 card pile. A cross ship. Did I even use Deception? What? No, I trolled. I didn't use Diabellstar at all. I just used her as material when I had Shiren in hand, so that's a huge mistake. I could have used Diabellstar to get you Silva. I was super low on timer, so I wasn't really thinking properly anymore. And that just beats my Hiduer. Basically end on nothing. Shuffle out of Fiendsmith stuff. I didn't even have targets for Sylvie, so I'm not sure why I did that. And this is the funniest thing, because he does Typhoon, I imagine, because he doesn't have much else. Unfortunately, what that Typhoon does is prevent me from using him Seti. I literally cannot use him from hand because it has just enough attack to be affected by Typhoon. I thought it was only affected on field, but apparently no, it affects monsters everywhere. A moment. And yeah. I don't think we have to see what happens from here. They have Fiendsmith follow-up, I have nothing. It's game. Okay, next shoutout goes to Blaze Yu-Gi-Oh!
This card is useless.
It fucking was useless. Blaze is Solomon Garrett player. Very fun streamer. He also plays Pocket. What's the name of the Pokemon TCG? But yeah, he does play that. So you should check him out. Okay, I'm going to play my pal. I don't know how long I can stream for. I kinda want to play something fun. Since it's like the last stream I can do today. I expect to be away for like 5 to 10 days. This end looks pretty nuts. I think I start with Foolish Burial. Pokemon TCG Pocket. I see. Okay, no hand traps. That means I am cooking. Wait. Oh, right, because this is in my hand. That means I'm an idiot. I already dropped. God damn it. Let's get you out. I think I stop Horus line from here just to White Forest stuff. And if they have a negate for this, I'm kind of fucked. Apparently they do not. Alright, good game. I dropped so hard with Foolish Burial goods. Oh my god, Gamma pops up so hard in Pushy's tournament as well. I kinda want to play this card, but I'm not sure without Primite how good it is. One, we have one Gamma. He didn't start with Burial Goods to get Turtle plus Field in the replay? I don't remember. I remember I started with Imseti. But I don't know what I discarded. Never punished? I got punished very hard in the replay for being greedy. Or just not expecting Nibiru, Ogre. You discarded Havnis, but since it was cost, Havnis didn't activate. Oh. I think I had a reason to discard her, regardless. Like, Havnis can be difficult to use without the right cards to send, so might as well just send her. And like, he had Kaiser. I wasn't going to fusion with her anyway. I had to deal with Kaiser first. Okay, how about I try one chess match while bro is comboing? Please guest. What the fuck? I wanted to move 2 squares. Sure, that works. Holy shit, he removed that. What the? This guy's moving way too fast for my liking. I just put the knight there. Doesn't really do much. And I think, like, this is not correct because then I blocked the bishop. Have you ever been to Hava? What is Hava? It's a Smurf, probably. Okay, let me check what is going on here. Nothing. Opponent is still comboing. I don't know what to do. I'll just do this. Fuck it. Castle soon? Oh, I could. That's true. Oh no. I think this is like... Never mind, it's not that good. Guess I'll just put you here. I don't think this is too dangerous. Okay, this is fucked up. I should have castled here. I only saw it when it was too late. Where am I even supposed to run? Chess? You're watching the worst chess player in the world. Kinda want to get the queen out now. I have to do something about this. He takes with pawn, I take with knight, and then he takes with his knight. I lose the trade. Then do I like go here? Do I move something else in there? I don't think that's good. Wait, then I get with pawn. I should probably be playing bullet chess, then at least I can make sure that I end the match before my opponent is done comboing. He really likes to use this square to attack. I guess that's because I let him do it. Also, oh no. Oh no. It's so cooked. Like, even if I do this, then he takes it for free. This is all because I didn't custom. How to block yourself? Yes, yes. I wonder if I can like do some Giga Chat play and be the one charging in. I don't think I can. Also, it's my turn. So, I don't have to suffer anymore here. I can suffer in the other game instead, Kaiser. I aerial Ether in the graveyard. Is there anything else I should know? Kiri in the graveyard. What does Kiri even do? Punish this card from graveyard, fusion summon one Fiendsmith fusion. I'll just send this for start. I think I go Deception. I'm not really doing much with the fusion. I actually like this combo of Diabell starts sending Rainbow Bridge. I might not even Ash Blossom that. I don't really need as much. I mean, it's an Omni. Omni in theory is better than just called by, right? Now you can balance the Kaiser. I see, I can do the play that lost me the tournament. What I really want to do here is, now that Diabell Star isn't in my field, I can get the Kashtira field special Fenrir. If they have a draw, then I'm going to regret so much using Cowboy, but seems like they do not. Okay. Then, wait, how does mean is going to be negated by the Kaiser? How does Kiri work again? Wait, it's not in the graveyard. What? So why not steal this guy? I think I'm really close to Vito if I just steal with him. They control. And I imagine just having one more monster is vital. Yeah, they scoop. GG. If you attack into the defense monster with that musket monster, you're going to take the damage. Wait, really? Really? Well, I wasn't planning to, but I had no idea that happens. Doing 3 Fiendsmith is weird like that. What in the goddamn? Actually, I also wanted to try Agnum Day in Tearlaments. I think this card looks pretty fun. If the equipped monster attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. So, does it work like that? Because this card is still on their field, and this is the card inflicting damage to opponents. That's a really weird situation. It's on their field, so it will inflict to you. That's really funny. If I was playing physically, and my opponent told me that's how it works, I would call judge, just to make sure. Did I win like any coin flip today? It was that different with the normal piercing. I remember in like a Joshua Schmidt video that there's a lot of ways to word piercing damage and that kind of stuff. Or like doubling damage and halving damage. There's so many ways to word it that generates different rulings. Also, droplet detected. This is a good card going second. I feel like doing tier lists today, I don't know. I'm out of ideas. Is there a starter in hand? True. I will simply top deck a starter. I'm going to top deck grass. Okay, which one should I do? Yu-Gi-Oh! Archetypes. Memorable Yu-Gi-Oh! Waifus. What if I do something for another game like League of Legends? Yu-Gi-Oh! GURPS tier. Why is it just waifus and GURPS? I guess this is kind of what I wanted to do, but just with whatever is unreleased. Let me investigate something. League of Legends Smash or Pass. Of course there's a Smash or Pass for everything. Wait, what did they use the Chorozu for? Chorozu to make Synchro 8. I fucking love this card. I wonder if there's a way to justify using it on Tearlaments Fiendsmith. Do you want a picture I found that contains all the cards that aren't mastered? Well, yes, please. I would love that. I can use Shadows to make Chaos Angel. I think that's very cool. Sus link. Let's see. How sus are we talking about? Oh, it's this image. Is this like updated to the current format? Because that's very cool. Wait, there are new Ragnarok cards? Why is Zimgur interface so weird? Can you even zoom? I'm trying, it's behaving weird, but I think if I can save it, then I can zoom. Yeah, I can zoom, it's just Imgur that behaves very weird. And I find that very funny, because when Imgur started, it was one of the best image hosts for its simplicity. Then very quickly they kept adding weird features and more junk. And it kinda became the opposite of what made it popular. Now it's just a website with way too many features and too much nonsense. It's not the first website where that happens. If anyone from here has played World of Warcraft, you probably know the website called Wowhead. It kinda had the same progression. It started as a very simple website and good for being simple. And then they kept adding features and nonsense until it became very hard to browse. I barely can even open it on my phone. Why is my opponent still comboing? When Blizzard? Again, very scary card against me. A lot of things develop backwards, like YouTube, etc. What can I comment about YouTube in that regard? I know the thing that I dislike more about YouTube development is just how content creators, for example, get paid so much less now than they did back then. You can't really rely on ad revenue anymore. You have to sell your own products if you want to pursue a career on YouTube. The longer it's in service, the worse it gets. I'd imagine like advertisements also get more common, but I just use an ad block. I have no shame in doing that, and I recommend everyone else to do it. So I don't really know how it is to browse the internet without an ad blocker. I need to start with Droplet because Blizzard is a thing that exists. It's going to get another Blizzard though. I did not top deck a starter, unless for Burial Goods count. Which means I definitely want to... Like, what's fucked up here is that if he negates it with Blizzard, then I cannot chain drop it. Because it punishes itself for cost. Foolish then chain drop it. I can't because this punishes itself for cost. Just one seems fine to me. Maybe I should have sent this guy. I want him in the graveyard anyway. I don't think there's a reason to negate Auxilla. You have to pray that they don't negate Foolish. Yeah, like if they make Crimson here, I lose anyway. Or like they can still do it. I think I send Trivi Karma, get Griff. Why aren't they going into Crimson? I really should have sent the Emerald Turtles instead. It's going to be shuffled anyway. Oh, that's why. Okay then, is there still a way to deal with the Blazer? Actually there isn't, because it can banish itself for cost in response to any effect. And then still come back. I'll still quick buttons, it's my only hope. Okay, freedom of speech in YouTube has been getting cranked down very hard. And the algorithm behaves very weird. Customer support is very weird. It's basically non-existent unless you are a huge content creator. There's a lot of accounts that are kinda cursed by the algorithm at this point. And the best thing you can do is start over. Are too high power? Why would they be? What the fuck? They weren't high power when I started playing. Why would they be now? For normal hair draft, okay, they might be actually. They're big bodies you can special for free. Remove dislikes? Yeah, I never agreed with removing dislikes. And on YouTube in particular, it was extremely helpful. Think of like you are literally getting scummed by a video. You could just gouge by the dislike bar that it is a scum. Well, scum ads on Sus ads? I have turned priority on Kawaii. I can't even make Kawaii. I just mill more and pray for traps. Wait, do I just win if I make Hulkavus? Well, I don't because Blazer. But it's going to be annoying for them. Crackdown on adblock? That personally doesn't affect me. The one I use has never been affected. Okay, that's game. And just for reference, the one I use is ublock origin. I'm not even going to type that into the chat because I don't know what kind of weird algorithms Twitch also uses. But that's the ad blocker I use. It has always worked. When everyone is complaining that suddenly their ad blocker stopped working, mine still works. Okay, I'm going to change because I feel like trying different things. So I will cut the list that you sent. Okay, so 6 samurais don't care about. For my Atlantean, I only care because it's water. Battle Wasp. What the fuck is a Battle Wasp? I think insects are kinda cool. I don't really know what is Battle Wasp. I guess I could investigate. What is this? This is basically every unreleased card in Master Duel that exists on paper formats. Maybe I can like type into Notepad. Give me one moment. Type the archetypes into Notepad and then go from there. So 6M. Let me actually close the suspicious things on my notepad and then I can put it on screen. Hyzil, Mavis, are you gay? Wayward, Jurak, Necros, Gem Knight. Evil Hero, I think we already have that. K9. Isn't this DD like super new? Dark Machine. What is this axis support? Target made. Oh my god, that's going at the top of the tier list. Punk, we already have it, so maybe we're going to get this soon. Oh, Magistus. That's a lot of archetypes actually. White Beast, Water support. Promotion pack 2025. What the fuck is this? There's so many names here that I do not recognize. I'm not even going to type that. Ignister, Regensis, Sinful Spoils / White Forest. I think I already typed the Materia Reactor. Skill Servant Support, that's kind of funny. Psalms of Kings, what the fuck is that? I guess I can investigate later. I could also be doing this while my opponent is comboing. We're only reading one Shining Sacred card, the Dark Magician girl. It's very sad that she isn't in Master Duel yet. Okay, I will queue for a match and then whenever my opponent is comboing, I keep doing what I'm doing. Psalm is another Dominus Suntraps that searches another Dominus. That sounds crazy. Start Shiren. Thank fucking god I'm on Cowed By. Because there's actually Tearlaments with skipping on Cowed By. Dropback is super crazy. I'm going to have to read it then. How crazy are we talking about? No. Oh my god, how did I unwhoop myself so hard? What the fuck? I played 2 cards and my entire hand is gone. I can't even heartbeat because it needs a card in hand. So what was the correct way to play around this? Did I just have to eat the maxi? Like, I don't think starting with Griff would be correct. And I guess this isn't ideal to normal summon. Yeah, the hand just wasn't very good. Even though you'd imagine it's very good having Cowed By. None of this is a starter, except the Griff. Holy shit, the Royal Saphira. Does that make you jealous, KCS? Look at those grippers. Also painted nails? Not really. I doubt you like it voiceless that much. Do you just not care about Royals much? I want a Royal Skull Guardian? I guess he's the one that sticks on the field. Either Skull Guardian or a Wall. Some people really like having Royals that are like final end board pieces. I think it's okay to have Royals that you kind of just go through your combo. For example, Royal Howell Azamin I think is very cool. Also, I think I'm just fucking dead. I don't really have much interaction other than a Desperation Fairy Tale. So I guess we're back to this. Okay, this isn't an archetype, so I can delete it. Psychic. Already typed Vanquish Solve, did I? I'll type it again, even if I did. Striker, Ashened. What are the crosses here? What is the meaning? Talk Wolf, maybe? I did. It was so. I could literally just scoop. Hello, Sunsaparilla, how are you? Does the cross mean that we already got it? Probably. X means like random singles that we're missing. I see. What the fuck? Why is it still getting more? I mean, to be honest, when I look at these 4 archetypes, I don't really care that much about any. So I'm not even going to type them. Top deck Havnis. I really am not allowed to have starters today. Or not today, but this match. Alright, scoop. Okay, now this is an amazing hand. Really nothing compared to the previous one. And it's scoop. Why wouldn't he scoop when you have a good hand? What is Tido in the point redeem? Do you see on the bottom right of the stream, the character? It just changes her to a different one. They are characters from Girls Frontline, the gacha game. You might have heard of Girls Frontline 2, it is very popular. Or like somewhat popular. I was, however, a very dedicated player to the original game, Girls Frontline 1. I played since it got released and I was on top 100 of every major event. Why didn't I use Scream? Does Sharon even trigger the Wacky? I don't think she does. Yeah, she just sends it, not a discard. I guess I have to be boring and just mill. Ask that question every time I wake up. I guess I could have used Sharon to mill the Keldu. I think I might try to... Oh, I'm running to Tract. I was about to say I might try to Tract on this deck. I'm literally already running to Tract. Those are some high quality mills. Get to make whole cows and add one of these. I get to add 2 Tearlaments names. Unfortunately, I don't get a trap. I would really like to get a trap. define high quality. Wait, what was I even talking about when I said quality? The hand? I don't remember. I'm sorry that my brain is so burnt. Yippee! It's okay, my brain barely works, that's why I play Yu-Gi-Oh! That's a good point. No one with a good functional brain would torture themselves with this card game. So high quality that the opponent surrenders. Interesting hands. Draw and Maxi kinda awkward to have those two. And again, I don't fucking have a starter. Like, it doesn't even make much sense to... I guess there's a chance I mill... what's the name? I mill tier cash. And then I'm going to want Snow in hand to make Redoer. I do have Redoer. So I'm sending draw here. You can try Dugaris, I don't play him. Alright, I'm just built different. Simply mill an M. Still have normal, so... think I add him to hands? Is that drawing? No, it's not. This is correct. What that was on? What can I even do with a milled Lacrima? I guess if I mill the Strudo, I can do Fiendsmith combo. Or I can just mill Engraver. Alright, out of Master 5, now time to play the real game. Where people are actually trying to win instead of playing weird junk. Also, this song has a very long introduction, so I'm going to skip that. I think Tugaris becomes very interesting when you are playing, for example, Agnum Day and Hex. You can make a very big Hex Tremendi. I'm really drawing a lot of Maxi today. Is that because I played so much without Maxi, now I just get him? Okay, I pop the C. Gets negated. Where do I use this Ash Blossom? Interesting that they use that on standby. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I need one more cool archetype. What do you like? Normal on hair. I don't really know normal and hair archetypes. Can I just say a random one? I wonder if Time Thief has anything cool. Normal. Probably not. I don't even know what this deck does, to be honest. Or just something else. What about Kishki? I think Kishki has... It has a lot of cards, so it probably has something to work with. I just don't know if it's going to make sense in your cube. But I do like Kishki. I have been playing Kishki in the event. Are we certain Shane isn't the best deck? Good question. Why do you think it's the best deck? I like Shane the bomb a lot. He's a cute doggy. I miss using him, but it's so hard to justify running him in most extra decks at the moment. This is a decent effect to negate. Like he can, at the end of the day, he can always go OSS, get the Plumberge out. So whatever I negate, I'm fucked. I got hand trap 4 times and still full combos? Jesus Christ. You had to draw a lot of cards. Do you have the replay for that? Diabellstar, send Diabellstar. It was just me. Understandable. Let me think about what other archetypes. You already made Traptrix and Twins, which are kind of coming to mind because they're just archetypes I like. I guess I have to go to my deck list / library to find out. Did you have Melfi in your cube? I don't remember. I think you might have. Yeah, I think you had, and that's one of the reasons I said that you had the cutest deck in the cube draft. I do not. What about Virilusk? Do Virilusk have ultra rares? My browser is acting weird. Virilusk have a lot of main deck monsters that are not ultra or super. But then I guess without payoff it might not be worth to use the deck. And every extra deck monster is super at least. Whoa. Are you a bird gamer? Thank you for the redeem. I was honestly going to give it for free because you made it sound very interesting playing through 4 hand traps. But I appreciate that you still spent the redeem. Oh yeah, speaking of redeems, do you know how many points I just got on your channel, Bell? I hit the mark for Branded. So at any point I can pull the trigger, torture you a bit. And watching you talk with April just after hitting the point to make you craft Branded was kind of funny. Come on, Branded is cool. I'm sure after you learned, I don't know. I'm not going to say the basics, I think you got the basics down. But after getting a better grasp of how to play the deck, I think you'd enjoy it. I don't know, I might be talking out of my ass, I never really played it other than tiny packages, as I keep saying. Dude, is that Book of Moon? Snake Eyes combo takes so long, Jesus Christ. They have no cards in hand, at least I don't have to deal with hand traps. Book of Moon, is it a card that can go in the draft? It's funny that they might actually end up doing more summons on my turn than I am. I just want one more archetype. Hide. Kinda want to get out of these matches to be able to focus on thinking about some archetype. The Mirror Force archetype? That would be very powerful. Assuming the rarities qualify. I kinda have to rely on Maxi resolving and them playing into it. And I think they can just negate this. If you randomly pull the Spooky Dogwood, will you scrap it for the +10? Nope. I have her in my library. I don't think I'll ever use it. Wait, I think I might have scrapped her. I think I was desperate for the third Super Poly. So I think I scrapped her like within the past few days. I'll figure it out later. And this hand just cannot play into this bullshit. So I will scoop. Also, head up also for the Maxi. Yeah, I don't think it's even worth to try. It's good with Hami Venom? Really? What is the synergy? I mean, okay, I see the synergy with Millennium. Just make your Exodi stronger. Never mind, I'm a child. I kept the Dogwood. She's cute. That's enough of reason to keep her, even though I think she's pretty fucking bad. This is what good game balance looks like. I mean, my deck can do that as well if I have the negates for all the other hand traps and the height starters. So yeah, I will not test a Spooky Dogwood. And this is proof for that. I was super desperate for Super Poly recently and somehow I figured it out thanks to Dismantle that weren't Super Poly. Also, I do have to say the stream is kinda coming to an end. Until then, I'm still going to want to make the tier list thing I was looking at with the unreleased cards. And also whatever archetype that Bell can work with. Okay, first of all, I will go from my decks. I have a copy of Dogwood as well. I doubt I'll ever play it. I'm on the fence about scrapping it. Why are you even thinking about scrapping it? You have more than enough filter. Okay, can we work with Dogmatica, I wonder? I don't think so. I think a lot of key cards are super hard. Also, it's ritual. But I fucking love Dogmatica. Ashin is alright. Yeah, well, there are a lot of rares that are good and normals. I think the key cards are all higher rarity. Don't forget the replay. True. Give me just one moment. What about Dragon Maid? What can they do without ultras? They can't get the fusion out, but the fusion is literally all there is to it. I think you might still be able in normal hair to do funny stuff with normal Dragon Maids. Kinda unfortunate that Kitchen is super. And Chamber is super. That's painful. Teething is hair, this is like their best card. Unfortunately, you cannot reliably search Teething trap monsters. Like, which ones? This one doesn't work. And oh my fucking god, this deck. I've played 7 matches so far against Argus Stars. My win rate is still 0%. It's what I said on the previous stream. This deck is blessed by God and anime. If you play this, your opponent will always break. You're always going to draw the perfect floodgate for your opponent. You're going to go first. Okay, I keep saying to not laugh at me with that, but when you time that, when I say something stupid or when I do some misplay, it's just really funny to me. Just your OG trap monsters? I don't even know their names. Isn't there one that is like Trap Master? No, it's not even a trap monster. Tiki. If another trap card you control that is a monster won't be destroyed by your opponent card and sent to the graveyard, you can set it in the spell and trap zone. Yeah, this could work. I guess maybe Pavio has some stuff as well. Yeah, fucking every Pavio trap card works. You don't need the extra deck for a cube. I think this could be fun to see in the cube. Hello, Akomano, welcome in. How are you? Wait, is there a new Valmonica deck in Master Duel meta? Bonk. Thank you for the fixed gamer pose. I will do that. Save note as my precedent Master 5 list available on my profile except for the shufflers. Holy shit, shufflers, this is based. I like this. I also don't dislike to Angelo. I think being able to make the Valmonica skeleton one slot tighter, less tight, is helpful. And while there are situations where you're going to hate yourself because you cannot play through because you're missing one Angelo in the deck, the situations aren't that common. So I don't dislike this. 3 flower, that's nice. I honestly think cutting 1 flower for the third Angelo might be better. But this is fine. 2 Puruvio. Holy shit, this guy is really relying on the move Charmis to win. 3 draw. So many hand traps. It's funny to see this and compare, for example, to how, what's his name? Dead to Bread plays Valmonica. I'm doing great. What decks are you cooking? I played some Tearlaments today, both Tearlament Fiendsmith as well as... Okay, let me show the pile, because it's kind of a funny pile. This is the deck I played the most today. It's Tearlaments and White Forest. You ideally start with White Forest and then you bridge with Vise's Amritara, which can be made with 2 tuners, meaning you can keep Diabell on the field and use Hushia and Sylvie to go into Amritara, search Griff, and then Griff special summon Rhino Heart, send Amritara, and do your Tearlament combo from there. You can also go from tier to White Forest with Cross Ship. Yeah, Cross Ship. It's a fun pile. My piles are always a pain to look at. That Bread was very impressed with your pile. Never saw tier White Forest. Yeah, it's not very common, but it surprisingly kind of works. It's not so good at going second, but it has some powerful going second cards like Droplet, Trust, Talent, Grass. These are all good going second cards. But yeah, you kind of have to draw them to actually be able to go second. Or maybe if you're lucky and play it right, you can still gas through. But as you can see, there are no hand traps. And then I played a bit of this, which is just a more conventional Tearlaments build. Still salty about the two grasses. Yeah, that's understandable and very lucky. I did play against White Forest as an Exotic Snake as Fiendsmith. That sounds like fun. Well, it sounds fun. The only thing that doesn't sound fun about that pile is finding out what to cut in the extra deck while building it. Fiendsmith alone takes so much extra deck space. And like this deck in particular is a bad example, because I'm running the Banshee package. Banshee package is like Banshee, Shorozu, and Vina. And so 3 cards with the only purpose of being able to search Snake Eye starter out of Fiendsmith combo. But yeah, still, Fiendsmith takes a lot of extra deck space. So it's going to be hard to find whatever to put on your deck with that pile. I don't know my currently used pile of cards. Oh, can I actually put that on stream, I wonder? Like, do you have it somewhere on... Let's see. I'm looking through the plushie channel, I think you might have sent it there. Or was it on Pride Discord? It might have been Pride. Anyway, just for reference, another list I cooked recently, this is what I used on the previous format, was Centurion, Azumina, and White Forest. This is more common build, definitely more common than White Forest with tier. Also a lot of fun. Honestly, I mean, we only play one deck and it's Marinesis. Marinesis is best. I don't play it myself, but it's pretty cool. One of the cooler Cybers decks, in my opinion. Breaking on the third duel. I'm sorry. You put every dragon? Okay, I'm not sure if Bush is still here, so it's time to watch the replay. I need to find it though, because my interface is acting up. Okay, give me one moment. I can open Twitch. Padres full combo. I have seen it, that is true. Then creator dashboard. Oh my god, I'm 2 followers away from 200. Where are my redeems? How does Twitch work? Okay, you did redeem it, but you didn't put the code in the redeem. You put it on a separate message. I missed if you said anything. I was just suggesting random archetypes for you to put in the cube. We mostly came up with like normal trap cards, like the older trap monsters, such as Sticky Soul, Pavio. Pavio has a lot of traps that I think would be fine to play. Like, you don't really need the extra deck stuff, you can just play the traps. Then I said Dogmatica, but that's probably a bad idea because it's ritual, and a lot of their key cards are super hard or higher. I think I said another one, but I forgot. But are you still trying to figure out the newer addition to the cube? For instance, can be pretty good with a good enough hand. You could have a 4-5 interruption board. Only problem is it's really weak to card destruction. I wonder how you can protect from card destruction. There's actually a funny field spell. Let's see if I can find it. I think I'm not really suggesting it. I think it's Stroll, but it will protect you from destruction. Magical Midbreaker Field. Activate this card at the start of your main phase. During each player main 1, monsters on the field cannot be destroyed by their opponent card effects. Also, neither player can target them. I think this is a bad choice, but it came up to my mind when you said that the deck is weak to destruction. The best card is the Trickstar's card. I believe that's what you meant. That allowed me to look at the cards of my opponent. It allows me to plan my plays in advance. Wait. Star, let's see. Nope. It's probably Trickstar. Really, you cannot find it like that. Oh, because it's like only field spells. Is this the one that lets you look at opponent hand? If this card is sent to the graveyard as one material, you can look at all cards in opponent hand. Yeah, this is a pretty cool card. I like that they kind of merge the two archetypes. It's actually one of the reasons I like the Sinful Spell universe so much, because every archetype blends so much together. Except for goblins. Goblins don't really blend much together. Okay, time to yet again try to find the replay code. Where is it? Found it. First is the French name. I see. I did not expect that. That's interesting. Bigabonga. Oh, you're playing Twins with Unchained. That's cool. Wait, you're playing against a streamer. Let me spy your deck list. No Fiendsmith. Interesting. 3 Nibibu. Only 1 Sunny Snitch. Is that enough? Probably. I'd honestly prefer second Sunny Snitch over the Viva Threat, but maybe you are correct, who knows. It's been a while since I was playing Twins seriously. I still saw Twin cards I never saw before. Like right here or somewhere else. Twins are getting new archetype, no, new support soon. They already got it on paper. Now they only need it on Master Duel. Okay, this is the event match with half health, which is kind of funny because Twins do have some burn effects. Wawa. That's a pretty fucked up hand trap for you to play against on Twin. In term on the Starama, Maikiyama, Ash Blossom on Yama, so no Shirvaru for us. The Mermaid buff gave me hope that they didn't forget about Water Deck, so maybe Barista support one day. Maybe. Wait, I thought Marincess kind of walked themselves to the entire archetype, not just Marincess, not just Water. Okay, we're playing through the flower, we just do not care. I kinda need to stand up for a bit. I have some pain currently. We go Kaiser. Opponent goes Nibiru. We made the Kaiser just in time. Assuming they might have top decked it. If they didn't top deck it, then they're kinda bad for letting you go into Kaiser after you threatened it with 2 level 6. Another flower. We're mining, sending draw. Oh, it's Matmec. They top decked that? Yeah, I think that might have been the chance, but there's no way to tell. There's competition today. How did it go? You have been competing a lot these past 2 days. First Possible tournament, now dance. For Huntrap still making Kaiser. Without Fiendsmith. And Twins are supposed to be weaker against Huntraps. We got a Sharvara popping our trap card. Do you still have the Yama in graveyard? No, you do not. What do you use it to get back? I'm sorry that I'm not paying that much attention. Use it for Soul of Rage. Third place. Very nice, congratulations. You walk on way to water with a wing, so you can do Aqua Argonaut, Kragan, or Abyss Dweller, and any level 10 Ice Street Synchro. I fucking love the Gimir Aegirin. Out of the teams, but that doesn't matter. Hey, participating is still the most important part. Participating and having fun. That was just Unchained stuff, because I didn't draw any Life Twin. Anguish. Okay, what do they do from here? Our Kaiser... Oh, never mind, it's your turn, so now you kinda just win. Doggy! I love this card. They're going to banish... No, never mind, that's 2 materials. They just not have a third one, they don't. Amazing. So this literally does nothing, it's just a body. Cute medal? See? You got the cute medal, you got the story. Maybe you got to meet new people. I don't know how much you really talk with the other participants. And we make White Woman per game. GG. I want to take another look at your deck. 2 twins, throw Sunny. Yeah, this looks pretty cool. Didn't talk with the other teams. That is kinda unfortunate. I feel like it would be a good opportunity to meet like-minded people. Doing 4 twin. There was one copy. Do I have you in my list? I do not. But yeah, there was one copy. And now, if we think about adding Fiendsmith, basically makes this impossible. I mean, you could cut potentially 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess you can have a Fiendsmith package like that. You can do Requiem, the Link 2, and then Fusion Lacrima, and that's it. Don't even need Closed Moon. Change quotes? What do you mean change quotes? I'm sorry for the random ass curves who had to change with... Oh! Oh! Interesting. Fiendsmith is just win more. I see it's kind of the opposite, but you might be right. Maybe on that specific deck is just win more. But like Fiendsmith, you can kind of... When your combo gets negated, just go into Fiendsmith. So that's the thing. Or like opening with Tractor Engraver gives you so much power to play through hand traps. Haven't was great to farm gems. Still waiting for Mavis. That's a very good deck to wait for if you want to build something powerful. $100 gems. So no pack for me. Unless I do like a single pull, I could do that. I feel like pulling something. I'm going to be single pull connoisseur. I'm really just yapping when I should be closing the stream, and I'm not going to be doing the tier list today, or maybe just do it very fast. Because I'm starting to feel some pain and I kinda need to go. Okay, let's pull one here. Watch this. I'm going to get Royal Lacrima. Nope, I don't even get a super. Staying Tractor or something Tractor? Ouch. Only meta deck I will play if you don't count Pure Runica's meta, when it was not nerfed. I normally don't really play much meta. But sometimes I just do, like, I don't know. White Forest was pretty damn strong when it came out. I was one White Forest. Tearlaments, when it came out, was obviously tier 0. I was playing tier so much. But I still don't pick a deck just because it's meta. I pick a deck because I like it. And I've played a lot of meta. Like I played a lot of Trap Tricks, I played a lot of Dogmatica, I played a lot of Runic with Kashtira, which is two meta archetypes, but together not really. I played a lot of chunky Labyrinth builds, like Labyrinth Win. By the way, that this was changed for the event because Trust is banned. Okay, one last thing to do on stream is just a tier list thing. I'll go very fast over it. So this image, full screen, get a notepad. Go to OBS, go here. Thank you for the follow. I cannot check at the moment who it is. I can thank you after when I'm done with the tier list. Now I'm going to try to speedrun this. Kind of interested. This is going to be the most scuffed tier list ever. Can you even see what I'm tapping? Okay, these are going to be the 4 tiers. 6 Samurai. Don't care about. Battle Wasp. Kind of interested because insects are kind of cool and I don't have any insect archetype at the moment that I play. And other than Trap Tricks. Same for Haika. Mimgulv. I guess kind of interested because they look cute. I have White Forest Runic deck that I played 2 times. It's fully built. I also have a Blue Eyes Magia deck that I never played. Blue Eyes is a weird case for me because I kind of like the deck. But at the moment it's too popular. I don't want to play it while it is too popular. Hyzul, please no. Fuck Hyzul. Mavis. Want, but it's probably going to be at the bottom of Want. Hyuga, barely know what it does, so okay. Feyblade. Don't really care about. Dinosaurs. Don't care about Necros. Normally I like Hitwall. I think Necros in particular doesn't interest me much. Gem Knight, I also think it's kinda boring archetype. Crystron. Okay, I saw that Crystron played some cards I kinda like, so it goes here. Watch them ultra rare tax hell out of Hyoge, even though it's trash. I can see that happening. Like they ultra rare taxed Argo stars. So wait, what is this? Matter Reactor. I have no idea what Matter Reactor does. If I wasn't speedrunning this tier list, I would look at what they do. Unfortunately, I don't have the time. K9. Kind of interested. Honestly, I'm more interested on K9 because other people want to play it. Other people that are... I'd call them friends. Matriarch is just rank 3 spam dragon deck. You can play it with Primate. I see. What even rank 3s exist that are like threatening? Tenny. Arcana Force. I don't think it's an interesting archetype. Gladiator Beast. Put it on okay. I would put it in Please No, but I feel like Gladiator Beast has a special place in a lot of people's hearts. Fuck this deck. Dark Machine, I have no idea what that does, so goes here. Dragon Maid, probably at top of Want. Magistus Endymion. Please no. White Beast, I have no idea what that is. Oh, you're still in here? I'm going to be gone very soon. I have been saying that for a while, but trust me, it's going to be soon. Water support, kind of interested. I want to play water decks. Mainly Ice Chase. Orcust. I'm actually very interested in Orcust. Honestly, it goes to Want. It's unfortunate that Evil is banned and probably not going to come back. Ignister, don't care about. I was trying to get here but was out. I am glad you have come here. Also, how are you doing? How on this fine weekend? This is Genesis. Just okay. I met a nice person though. He was not in our category. After our performance, he came up to me and gave me a bro handshake. They were really good, by the way. I bought because yeah, their team name was Sakura. That's why. Sakura trees are some of my favorites. Also, cherries. I fucking love cherries. Fruit. The next deck I'm a craft might be for higher Runic. I can actually shout out to someone that plays that deck. Wait, what's the name? Fuck, I know a streamer that's like a really fun streamer that plays it. You play it? Well, you are not a streamer as far as I know. Are you? If you are, then I'm going to shout you out immediately. This coder plays it. Fuck man, I can't remember this guy's name, but he's a really fun streamer, so I'm going to go through the effort of trying to find him. Am I really not going to be able to find it? It has to be in my follower list. How does Switch even work? Following... And then categories maybe? No, overview. I feel so bad for forgetting his name randomly. And now I kinda don't know how to use Twitch. I have a dual request next stream. Regret to tell you next stream is going to take a while because of my surgery. Inner Crescent? Nope. Show more. I guess I just go from this list. Show more. Keep clicking show more until it shows up. Maybe it's easier to find him from his YouTube. No, why can't I find it? I literally think I watched his stream yesterday. Why can't I find it? Okay, maybe I can find him through YouTube. Hope surgery goes well. Thank you, thank you. So they had a YouTube video, very good video on Penguin Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's see if I can find it like this. No, because YouTube algorithm is shit and he's not a big content creator. So you literally cannot find his video even though he is a very good content creator. I'm gonna go here, dinner is almost ready. Thank you so much for hanging around. It's just a short nap. A very painful nap. Like for the first 1 to 2 days, more like 3 days after surgery, I'm not even going to want to get in bed because I can barely get out of bed myself. It really seems like I'm not going to be able to find him, and that makes me so sad. You have no idea how much. I'm actually pissed off now. The stalking stream, apparently. Because I was planning to go, but I started yapping, and now I feel bad that I cannot find a streamer that I want to shout out.
Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce. The last thing you'd want in your Burger King burger
That's
is
the second
someone's
time
foot fungus,
that comes up
but as it
from the meme
turns
casino.
out, that might be what you get.
Might be what you get. I might have to give up trying to find him. Did I literally change name? What? Why can't I find it? Okay, I've spent way too much time here. I think I should move on. but they're a VTuber. And like their most popular redeem makes them bald. I don't remember the name, that's the problem. They play Master Duel mainly. Sometimes they stream also other card games. Sometimes they stream video editing. And yeah, that's the most important thing I can remember. They play Runic Sprite for Hire. And their most popular redeem makes their model bald. You might find them for the next time you are streaming, don't worry. Yeah, I probably will. British Curve that you raided. The one I might raid her. Well, she's playing Pokemon Colosseum, so I'm probably going to raid Snake Kage. But the streamer I'm trying to remember the name is not the British Curve. Okay, anyway, back to yapping about the tier list. Go here. Pompocket VT. That is another, or Pompocket TV, that is another streamer I like, but nope, it's also not the one I'm trying to remember. Okay, Sinful Spoil White Forest obviously goes to 1, near the top, since White Forest is one of my favorite archetypes. Dragon Ruler. I think that goes to whatever. Crowdic Beast and AFT go to whatever. Wife Twin goes to the top. Eldritch, I don't really know. I feel like if there's one archetype that I want to put between okay and kind of interested, would be Eldritch. So I'll put it at the top of this. Striker. I don't think I'll be playing Striker, but I think Striker is very cool. So honestly, I think it's cool enough to go here. Vanquish Solve. Please no. Okay, I think it's a cool archetype, but playing against it is very annoying. They just always have Burger, they just always have the cards to dodge your interaction. I will help you build new Eldritch. Is it, like, how good is it? It's Wing Climb with non-effect wings. Yep, I have a decent idea how Tenny works because it's very popular package for Sword Soul. I don't know what new cards do though. Novellis, I think it's pretty cool, so it goes next to Eldritch. I don't really plan on building it. Sidra, I have a very close friend whose Sidra is one of their favorite decks, so goes here. Skull Servant, that is an all-time classic, so kind of interested. Especially if you don't control an effect monster, yep, and then they have effects in the graveyard, if I remember correctly. I played against a Punk Eldritch deck, it was good. At least I didn't understand the combo. Monarch. They can go here. I never played in a format where Monarch was like huge, so they don't really have a big place in my heart. Shining Sark. Okay, Shining Sark goes here, but the reason for this is very specific. I don't care about the deck, it's just that the one card that is missing in Master Duel has very cute art. Utopic, don't care about. Honestly, don't care about enough to put it here. Art Magia, I have no idea what it does. Please promise me something. Maybe? One white. Don't care. And Super Quant, also do not care. Please don't play Utopia FTK. Well, I think you can see where I placed it. So no, I will not be playing it. I think the more interesting things in my button list is the extreme, so please know Raizio, Necros, Gem Knight, Arcana, Didi, Magistus, Vanquish Soul, and Utopic. And then for kind of interested, I have Battle Wasp, Cub Servant, Haika, Beam Glove, Christian, K9, Water Support. I think out of this, the only two that I at the moment see myself really playing would be Water Support and Christian. But maybe I do play the others, and maybe I don't even play this. And then the ones that I really want, we have Dragon Maid, Sinful Spoils, Wife Twin, Mavis, Orcust, Striker, Sidra, and Shining Sark. Out of these three I don't expect to play. I gave the reasons to why I put them there. All of these I expect to, I can see myself playing. Like I already played these three a lot. And I'm going to keep playing them. Diddy? What do you mean Diddy? Oh! Diddy, high tier. I respect our first turn kill deck because climbing with it is not easy. There's actually a very powerful and underrated first turn kill deck at the moment. Let me find it. Okay, I already doxed my tabs, so I can go here. And the deck is actually Snake Eyes. With the Blaze Fin package, Master 1. This is a lot stronger than it looks. But basically you burn with Blaze Phoenix, you burn with Chronomaly advantage, you can play through hand traps, you can guess through, you can afford to have hand traps yourself, it's very consistent, very good. Even if you can't first turn kill, you can still build a respectable board. This is way too many tabs, this is very little tabs. I normally have far more than this. Anyway, I think that's about it for today's stream. I can start getting ready to close it. I normally have no tabs. Wait, how does that work? How do you watch Twitch? Do you just use applications? I have like 80 tabs for different deck. Okay, who is online? Is it still Snake Kage? Yes, it is. So Snake Kage will be the hate target. Slash hate. Let me stalk what he's doing before going to his stream. He's playing White Forest. Okay, that's based. That's fucking based. Anyway, Snake Algae, very fun Master Duel streamer. And he's actually a mod for Judo. He's a very good player. So I think you'll have fun at this stream. I hope you do. For the streams, thank you so much for hanging around. It's really nice to see people working and still coming here to tell me that I'm working. Also, Snake Kage is currently at playing ranked duels with White Forest, so that's very cool. Shout out. I mean, I can shout him out, but do I even need to when I'm going to raid him? So yeah, see you whenever I can stream again. I'll probably hang around on other streamer chats until then. Thank you one more time for everything, for the follows and for watching. I'm one follower away from 200, so that's pretty cool. I wonder if there's a chance that when I come back, I hit the... I'm already at 200. Wait, why can't I quick hide now? What the fuck? I cannot quick hide now. Excuse me? It's not letting me hide. For noobs who decided not to go with raid. Okay, I can raid.